I'm weirdly attached to my notes. We're being that girl this year, you know? And it's not that I don't have the time. I don't make the time.
Pretty young girl from Zambia, you know that she ain't with the drama. Light skinned girl Osama, you know she the bomb, she cause trauma.
Hey guys, welcome back to or welcome to my channel. Hi, my name is Nyamba and I create YouTube content which you should subscribe to, okay? So welcome to a new video. I am going to be doing a monthly reset with you guys today. I've been very intentional about my goals this year and just like really taking new months seriously. Not so much new weeks, I have to admit, but like the start of a new month, I really take seriously because it's just a way for me to see where I'm at with my goals and also just, you know, reset. Yeah, I'll take you through what I do on like my typical monthly resets or what I've been doing. Some of these things I don't do all the time, but I feel like they are pretty much what I've been doing, to be honest. And I want to incorporate more things into them as time goes by. And obviously certain months require certain, we're just gonna have to ignore that, I guess. Certain months require different things that are to be done in the month, and yeah, we'll be discussing goals, budget, books I'm trying to read this month, etc, etc. So if you're into these kinds of things, motivation, productivity, then yeah, keep on watching. Don't forget to thumbs us up, share it with somebody, and of course subscribe. Enjoy. Okay, so for starters, you will need a notebook, a pen, and highlighters of your choice. Or if you're bougie like me, an iPad or tablet and a stylus or Apple Pencil. So the first thing I do is just look over my previous month's goals that I set to see, well, whether I met them or not. So for now, since it's March, we are going to be looking at my February goals. And just an FYI, I'm not gonna show you guys everything just because I feel like some goals are like personal. Not that they're a secret, they're just personal. So I just have them in my notes on my iPad, and I can show you my February goals because they weren't that deep. Okay, so we had read at least 2 books, which I definitely did. Create 1 free digital product, I didn't do. Get back to consistently uploading, did that. Post on TikTok at least 3 times a week, I don't think so. So I just checked TikTok and I actually did upload the amount of times I was meant to upload, so yeah. Post on IG at least 2 to 3 times a week, I tried. Sign up for the gym for March, this is not happening. What I do is just obviously cross them off. I have a little, what are these? Boxes on the ends that I drew, and I would just tick them off. Read at least 2 books, I definitely did that. So I'm gonna put an X in the box. I actually read 3 books, so there we go. Create a digital product, I didn't, so I'm putting a dash. Go back to consistently uploading. Yep, did that. Tumble Tuesday, been back. Post on TikTok at least 3 times a week, I didn't, but like I was posting more consistently. Post on IG at least 2 to 3 times a week, I didn't, but I was posting consistently, I have to say. Sign up for the gym for March, this is not happening because I'm just not ready yet, so yeah. So now before I write out my March goals, I want to look over my general 2022 goals, because what I did is I made a list of the goals I want to achieve this year, and then I kind of break them up into the months as we go, because that's the most like tangible way of doing it, I think. So in general, I'm gonna run you through my 2022 goals. Obviously I want to increase my sub count and my followers on Instagram, followers on TikTok, basically grow my social media presence. I want to buy a pink iMac, like the desktop. I want to move into my own apartment. I want to launch 2 businesses. 2. That's right. I want to read at least a book a month, which I've been so good at. Wake up earlier, which means sleep earlier. Still a work in progress. But my waking up has been better. Like, I haven't stayed in bed after 12 for a long time. So that's good. Obviously, secure more brand deals. Make a certain amount of money by the end of 2022. Secure full-time employment. Daily devotion. Practice affirmations daily. etc. In order for me to achieve all these big dreams and goals that I have, especially like how much I want to make, the numbers I want to see on social media by the end of the year and stuff, I need to have a plan, basically. You know, I just can't leave it to, oh, I'll just do it whenever, because the thing with whenever is it won't like get you on your feet to do what you need to do, because it could just happen whenever. You're not setting yourself a deadline or a timeline in which to accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. I've been slacking with that one. I put watch a sermon every Sunday. I've definitely been slacking, and it's not that I don't have the time, I don't make the time. So now I am just going to create a new note, and we are going to do the March goals. And I'm doing it on my iPad with my Apple Pencil, in case you were wondering, but I mentioned that. So you could just do this on a piece of paper with a pen. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be fancy like me. I'm just me. March goals. I don't like how I wrote that. Ew. Why can I not write today? Okie doke. First thing for March that I'm going to put down is read at least 3 books. Create free digital product. And in case you're wondering what I mean by free digital product, it's basically like a printout for you guys, or yeah, like a printout. So you know how I like to do my to-do list and stuff, basically make you guys like a to-do list template that I use, or like a monthly budget planner that I use type of thing. Basically a free digital product, exactly what it says. It's digital, it's free, and it's for you to use. What else? I feel like I need to see these on my phone as well. I'm gonna put meditate at least 3 times per week. Same thing with TikTok and Instagram. Honestly, I need to post on TikTok more, that's for sure. So I need to challenge myself and just set reminders, because I have so many TikToks in my drafts that I just never post. So post on TikTok at least. I'm gonna say post on IG twice a week. So that doesn't have to be like 2 feed posts. It could be a feed post and a reel, or 2 reels, or 2 feed posts. You get the gist. What else? Oh, I've just remembered. I want to learn how to use Excel. Yes, at my big age, I don't really know how to create a spreadsheet. But see, that's the thing about growing and learning and wanting to better yourself. Just because you didn't learn it in school doesn't mean you can't learn it as an adult, and it's never too late. So yeah, I want to learn Excel. And before anyone judges me, I've never needed to know how to use Excel like all my life. Basically, I was never in like business studies, accounts, whatever in high school. Obviously my course in uni didn't really require me to know how to make a spreadsheet. Like if I ever needed something in a list or organized, I'll just use Google Docs or whatever. So yeah, now I just want to learn for the sake of learning. Learn Microsoft Excel. What else? Oh, I need to finish Google course. I've been taking a course on Google for digital marketing. So yeah, I need to finish that. I've been slacking, so definitely that. For now, I think that's pretty much it. If I think of anything else, I'll just obviously add on, but for now that looks pretty good to me. Something else I saw another YouTuber do in her monthly reset was like a subscriber count tracker. So I want to do it for YouTube and not Instagram. Like, I feel like it's so hard to grow on Instagram that it could be discouraging to see numbers on a page. I just don't pay attention to the numbers on there. So YouTube is like what really has my heart, you know what I mean? Like, I love you guys who follow me on Instagram and everything. I appreciate it, but it's just so hard to grow on that platform. So I just don't think about it too much. I will go ahead and just write out like my subscriber count from the end of February basically, because I don't know how many subscribers we were at the beginning of February. I feel like I can check in my analytics, but anyway, let me just write this up quickly and then I will show you.
East and the west, I'm racking up on my bread, power on me, I'm feeling just like a Tesla. Too much tree, the smoke is making my chest hurt. Girl on me, I'm thinking I should've rest her. Hey, I'm thinking I should've rest all night long. She putting me to the test. Got a lot on, I'm trying to take out the rest.
Okay, so I'm done making my little template thing. I'll do for the rest of the year when I'm done filming this video. So I just did it up to July for now. I'll fill in the January data when I search through screenshots and analytics and stuff. But according to my analytics, I would do the math for whatever the number was for the start of February, because it tells me the subscriber change in the past 28 days, which was 174. So we're ending February at 25,566 subscribers. This number may change considering I'm not filming this on the very last day of February. So that's plus or minus, I don't know, maybe 10. Start of March, I'll just currently put it at 25,570. Obviously, I'll come amend this like on the very first day of March so that I'm not cheating. But yeah, just a rough number, then we'll see how we get along. According to my analytics, it was a plus 174 subscriber increase. Ooh. In the month of February. So yeah, grateful for that. Okay, now let's talk money. I had to get comfortable for this one. So obviously I'm not gonna get into the nitty gritty of how I budget, and I'm also not one of those people who budgets down to the last pound or kwacha or dollar or whatever. At least I'm not there yet. Okay, so for the work I do in terms of me as an influencer, content creator, whatever, and also my part-time job, I don't get paid a specific amount of money every month. So let's just say like from my part-time job, that's like my most stable source of income right now. I have a set number of hours that I'm contracted to work for. So I know I'm getting at least this much money. Let's just say I know I'm getting at least 300 pounds, right? But then most of the time I don't just work for 300 pounds. Like I usually do overtimes, so I never know exactly how much I'm getting paid till I get paid, because the hours I work vary. That's what I'm getting at, okay? And then with content creation and stuff, the money I make from AdSense is never the same. The money I make from brand deals is never the same. It's never really a fixed amount of money that I'm earning every single month, but I know roughly how much I earn every single month, if that makes sense. So the best method that I've found that works for me in terms of budgeting and allocating my money is using percentages. I will give you guys a rundown of said percentages. Here's an example of the percentages I've used before, but then I'll give you guys the percentages I used for this new month. So before I put 10% tithe, 20% savings, 20% debt, which is just paying off my credit card basically, 15% groceries, 35% everything else, and then everything else is spending money, takeout money, my subscriptions, my phone bill, all of that. Then for this month I did things a bit differently. So the one thing that stays the same is my tithe, because well, the Bible said 10%, so I keep it at 10%. And whether or not you believe in tithing is up to you. How much you give to the church is up to you. I'm not saying you must give 10%, but that's what the Bible says and that's what I do. And I don't feel the need to be so attached to my money that I can't give away 10% of it, you know? And where do I give it to? Whichever church I feel called to give to. It could be Elevation Church, it could be Transformation Church, it could be St. Michael's Church. That was my church in Bristol. Obviously, when I'm home, I give to the church I go to. Give where you're called to give, okay? Okay, so 10% tithe, 10% savings, 20% debt, 20% groceries, 10% fixed expenses, 30% miscellaneous. And I just usually get like a monthly budget like worksheet off of Pinterest or something. Let me show you guys the one that I decided to use this month. It's pretty cute. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It obviously just says monthly budget. Put your income in, whatever notes, fixed expenses, variable expenses, savings, debt, whatever. So yeah, this is obviously a blank one and mine is filled out. So then with my fixed expenses, the two things that just never change are my phone bill, which is £10, and my subscriptions, which is Apple Music, Spotify, iCloud Space. What else do I pay for? I'm not sure, but anyway, they all add up to £35.96, so that stays the same throughout. On my variable expenses, I have groceries, my savings, I don't know, I just put them there as variable expense because like how much I save changes each month, but I always save a chunk of my money. Takeaway, which is junk food, McDonald's, whatever. Miscellaneous, tithing, and this month I put grad because I have to pay for my graduation gown and all of that stuff. And then saving for, I put soft life and how much I saved. And yeah, so for my variable expenses, groceries, my budget for this month is £100. We'll see how much I spend at the end. I will check my bank statement. Savings, I told you guys 10% of what I earned. Takeaway, I put £20. So that's basically one trip to McDonald's a week because I spend about £5 each time I go. But I usually never even spend the full £20 because I don't eat McDonald's that often. It's usually like twice a month, I want to say. Tithe, obviously 10%. And then for grad, so far I spent £70, which is for my gown hire and my, like the tickets, basically. Tickets and the program, I think that is, yeah. This is a work in progress. Doing all this, it's such a headache. I was literally doing this last night at like midnight. But yeah, the sooner you start managing your money, the easier your life is gonna be, honestly, because you know where your money is going. And yeah, looking over your bank statement is essential because then you see what you're spending on and you see where you need to cut down expenses if need be and all of that. So yeah, also I recommend reading the book The Richest Man in Babylon if you're trying to help your financial habits. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the books I want to read this month, I said I want to read at least 3 books, and those 3 books are: number 1, The Spanish Love Deception. I've just heard good things about this book, and yeah, I love a good romance fiction book, so I should really like this. This year I'm getting back on my reading just for fun tips, so I'm making sure I read some fiction in between reading like autobiographies and self-help and all of that jazz. Next book I want to read is this one, which is Heart and Hustle by Patricia Bright. For those of you who do not know her, she is an amazing woman doing amazing things and started out right here on YouTube as well. So yeah, if you guys know Jackie Aina, she's like the British version of Jackie Aina. So yeah, she's a boss, she's an entrepreneur, she is a mom, she is just killing it. And the final book I want to read is this book, which is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I wanted to buy the physical copy because I love just the feel of a real book, a physical book, but then I found the digital and I'm like, you know what, for now let me just read this, it won't hurt, okay? I fell in love with Colleen Hoover's writing when I read It Ends With Us, and I'm really excited to just like read more of her books. And if you guys have any book recommendations, just leave them down below. I'd love to hear what either you guys are reading or what you'd like to read. Also, if you have a Goodreads account, then follow me on Goodreads and we can share what we're reading at the same time and all of that jazz. I'm like getting back into like my little book nerd self or phase, whatever, and I love it so much. Let me know any genre as well. It could be fiction, nonfiction, whatever. I'm really into like romance and all that cute stuff and self-help and whatever. Just leave me any book recommendation, a book that's changed your life or that you just really enjoyed reading. Leave it down below. So something I want to start incorporating into my monthly resets is a digital declutter. So if you watched my last video, then you saw me go through my emails, and I didn't manage to zero down my inboxes, but I did manage to get through a lot. So if I do that on a monthly basis, then I don't have to let things pile up, especially in my notes, like in my camera roll, in just on my phone, on my devices in general. My digital workspaces should be clutter free, and that's something I'm determined on achieving. So for this month, we're gonna go through definitely emails. I'll do that later, but for now, what I've been dreading is going through my notes on my phone because I'm weirdly attached to my notes. Like, that's just so weird. Basically, I need to go through my to-do list. So let me just show you guys real quick. I'm typing in to do in my notes, and there's 432 notes that have to do in them, which means there's like 432 to-do lists on my phone right now. All these are just to-do lists. Like, this is insane. My reason for keeping all these lists is, I don't even know. Like, what if they just come handy one day? You know, what if someone's like, the person with the most to-do lists is gonna get to have lunch with Justin Bieber, and bam, like I just whip out my phone and be like, look at me, I have 400 to-do lists, nobody can beat me, okay? And then I get to have lunch with Justin Bieber, like. But no, that's like a hoarder mindset. So I'm just gonna go through them and delete. Oh my God. This is growth, guys. This is growth. Guys, I literally have to-do lists in here from 2018. Like, am I okay? Gosh, you guys, this is so cute. This one from December 17th, 2018. I put film Get Ready With Me and mentioned 2,000 subscribers. Ah! Shout out to those of you who've been rocking with me since then. Y'all are the real ones. This one I'm keeping. Sorry, not sorry. Y'all know what the final thing on my monthly reset is? But it is washing my makeup brushes, okay? The thing with washing makeup brushes is it's not fun at all, and it's quite, honestly, not that time consuming. I've lied. I was gonna say time consuming. It's not that time consuming. It can be if, you know, you're an MUA and you have hella makeup brushes, but for me, who's just a simple little girl who likes to put makeup on once in a while, well, by once in a while I mean every other day, I have like the most basic makeup set anyway, so I don't have like hundreds of brushes. So the ones that I do use on a daily basis are about 5 in total, maybe. So I'm dreading it, but it must be done. We're being that girl this year, you know? Even if we don't feel like doing it, we're still gonna do it because we know it's gonna benefit our skin, our makeup's gonna look flawless, and all that jazz. So let's do it. All right, y'all, so that is it. We have come to the end of March. We have come to the end of my March monthly reset, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know that you actually enjoyed it in the comments down below. And yeah, if you did like it, let me know if I should continue doing these for possibly the rest of the year, because if you didn't, then there's no point. But yeah, I enjoyed, you know, showing you what I do to kind of get my life together or whatever. And yeah, it just makes me feel, you know, more put together, more like I know what I'm doing with myself, and more like I have direction and vision for my life, even though I'm still in the season of just not really knowing what the is going on with my life. At least doing things like this makes me feel like I have some control. So I will shut up now and go. I will see you guys next time. Bye.